Yeah, I'm a roadrunner lover. Baby, baby, can't you see?
Some of you bright and shiny people might be in the know and are aware that blogging and vlogging aren't exactly what I do, that I write stories. And if you do a little bit of digging, you might find out that I am part of a writerly group called the Pankers Collective. Basically, it is an indie group that wants to shed light on hard-hitting literature out there in the world and also produce its own pulpy, noirish stories for you to read. The first release that is due out soon is by a very enticing foursome. I say that only because I'm part of it. This collaboration, which consists of 4 novellas, is considered femme noir. Think film noir, but books, and with really badass female leads. I decided that I'm going to share with you an excerpt from my novella, Roadrunner, which will be appearing in Cars and Girls and distributed by the Pankers Collective. Look, it's on paper! I haven't seen this stuff in years! This is the beginning of chapter 3, and here we go. All Beef, or Patty as her driver's license reads, lives in a trailer park on the other side of Barlow. It's a 3-hour trek to get into the city, plus an hour more to get over to a ramshackle double-wide. I've never been there before, but the address is burned into my memory. Liam parks on the road, cuts the engine, and puts his arm over the back of the seat. We both stare at the rows of dilapidated trailers. An ogre of a woman, All Beef worked the kitchen in Barlow and took a shining to me when she laid her monkey eyes on my freckled face. At the time, I was only 19, but I knew how to get by in prison. You need fists to back up your mouth, and friends to back up your fists. All Beef wanted to be my friend, and all for the low, low price of me being her girl. She made it known by serving me extra mashed potatoes and the thickest cuts of steak. It didn't matter that she was unattractive, because she gave me the one thing everyone else coveted: safety. Besides, the things I did with her paled in comparison to the horrors I went through on the outside. I mean, she was surprisingly gentle for a woman of her girth. Our sentences overlapped by less than a year, but before she got out, she told me if I ever needed anything to look her up. And boy, I sure needed a few things now. It wasn't just my innocent face she fell in love with, though. She's the only person I've ever told what happened to me. The real story. She might have felt bad for me, but I think it was more a case of her seeing herself in my seedy past. "Do you want me to go inside with you?" Liam asks, breaking me out of my nostalgia. "Not a wise idea," I say. All Beef isn't too keen on men. He nods. "Are you gonna be okay?" The smile I flash him isn't a yes or a no. I slam the door on the way out and hustle across the street. It's the late afternoon, the day is moseying on into the evening, and it's finally cooling off enough for the kids to come out and play. All Beef's double-wide is overgrown with weeds and garbage, and instead of stairs leading up to the small porch, tires are stacked haphazardly. I test them with my foot. They're sturdy enough. On the other hand, the porch isn't, and it creaks under my weight. I wonder how All Beef comes and goes without falling through the rotted-out boards, because she's at least 4 times my size. 3 knocks, and several minutes later, a young, thin, half-naked teenager opens the door a crack. She's got tan legs nearly up to her chin, small tits, and a tiny waist. But despite her tight body, her face is a mess. The acne pocking her skin and severely bucked teeth don't make for an attractive combo. Her jean shirts are cut dangerously high, the pockets hanging out the bottom, and I notice a tiny heart tattooed on her inner thigh. How sweet. She regards me with a lip lifted in annoyance. "What do you want?" "Is Patty here?" "Who wants to know?" "Holly. Holly Hellbound." And that is the end of what I'm going to be sharing with you today. It's just a little bit of a teaser. If you are interested in finding out more about Pankhurst or Cars and Girls, or wondering when this story is going to be out for you to purchase, feel free to visit the links in the box below this video. And if you're not interested, so be it. And I hope to see you all again next week for another edition of That Girl Tyson.
General quarters, all hands man your battle stations, all hands man your battle stations.